Hi everyone. I'd like to talk a little bit about quick change tool posts. Now if there's one thing you can do to your lathe to make it more productive, it's to add one of these instead of whatever it came with, especially the rocker style lantern tool posts or those little 4-position turret ones where you have to shim up your piece every single time. The great thing about these is you can have as many tool holders as you want, and you can just drop them on, tighten up the cam, and they're already on center and ready to go. And when you need to change tools, you just drop on the next one and go. Now this is the Aloris style tool post, which seems to be the one that's most copied out there, and there are others. There's the 40 position one, there's the Dixon style, there's all sorts of ones out there. This one happens to be a Chinese import, but I went ahead and sprung for the wedge type that has these moving wedges when you tighten the cam. They also have the piston type, which has a piston that comes straight out from one way or the other. And those are still pretty good, but people have trouble with repeatability on the height because of the piston, whereas the wedge actually pulls it down against the stop that's at the top of the tool holder. Now your height adjustment is entirely with this knurled nut, and then you have a jam nut to keep that from moving when you change tools. So I'm going to pan around so you guys can see my setup here. So here's my storage for quick change tool holders. All it is 1/4-inch rod. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them welded on, so 1/4-inch or 6mm rod, and the dovetail just hooks right over it, and then the wall actually keeps it from flipping around. I've got that welded very poorly, I might add, onto some 1-inch straps or 25mm straps, and I made sure to put those 1-inch straps at 16 inches on center. That's the stud spacing here in the United States, so that way I could drill holes through the wall and bolt it directly into the studs. I've got all sorts of tools on here. Turning tools, facing tools, a tiny little threading tool. This is my turning tool for brass that has a 0 rake angle at the top. I have a 45, my parting tool, various carbide tools, some knurling tools, a carbide threading tool, some form tools, all sorts of stuff. The point is though, I have all of these tools already set up and they're on center, so I can just drop them on and go. I'm already cutting and it's only taking a couple of seconds to change the tools. It's a great time saver and I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.